Everyone I know drinks a lot, and I don't. And that leaves me in this weird middle ground where I feel like I don't belong. And, well, being 23, it just feels impossible to be normal. Okay. Woo. All right. Hi there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So today, I wanted to make a video talking about why I personally don't drink. I'll be honest, me being my age, 23, yeah, everybody drinks. Literally everybody. If this is your first video, I live in the glorious city. You can't see it, but the glorious... My camera turned off. The glorious city of Miami. Fuck. God. Well, Miami's a party city. So me being 23, living in Miami, and being... I'm trying to see something that rhymes with E. Being a depressed... No, I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. Sorry. No, the reason I don't drink is because, well, I have a life I want to go accomplish. Now, am I saying that if you drink, you can't be successful? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'll be honest. Whenever I did drink, this was me a couple years ago. I think I was like 20, 21 maybe. But I was an alcoholic. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that's my apartment. Completely destroyed because I don't know how to hold my alcohol. So this might be a me thing, you know what I mean? So I don't want to put this onto anybody else, but like I don't drink alcohol because like I would ruin my entire life if I did so. So about a year and a half ago, I'll be honest, I was going through a lot of stuff, and I use alcohol and whatnot to just deal with everything, right? Which is not healthy. Don't do that. If you guys, I've never been to therapy, but don't use like alcohol and stuff like that to deal with problems in your life. Actually deal with the problems by talking to yourself. Look in the mirror, talk to yourself, tell yourself things are not okay. This has to change, yada, yada. That's what I did for myself. But thankfully, 2 years later, or a year and a half later, here we are. I'm sober AF. But what have I learned from being on the outside looking in? Because, not drinking and partying all the time, you have a lot of free time to just be introspective and just think and just observe. So let's get into all of that goodness. Oh my God. Before we get into the video, I have to make a little rant. So shortly before I turned the camera on, my camera, for some reason, decided to just say, fuck you, Ty. And my flip screen, I can't see. So I don't even know if I'm recording right now. I can't tell if I'm in frame and focused, if the lighting's okay. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not too dark. Bro, this is so stupid. I just bought an entire setup. Tripod. I bought this brand new fucking little mic. It's cute though. I like it. And all of this stuff just for my camera to... Oh my God, bro. Here we are. We're in Brickell right now because Brickell is probably one of the fakest places there is here in Miami, just because, hopefully you can see it. Just look at it. It's luxury, right? But I wanted to come here because the first thing I've realized since not drinking alcohol and just not being a party guy is that most people are kind of boring. I'll be honest. Like, they don't do a lot of things. I've realized most people, if they don't go out and drink and don't party, then they don't have anything to talk about. They're really... Like, most people are really boring people. And the thing is, I thought I was really boring. Like, low-key, actually, I kind of am. Like, I don't really do anything. I don't party. I don't drink, right? That's pretty much all there is to do in life. Like, I've realized, like, in adulting, there's not much to do in this world. Like, and you see people behind me. They're, like, on boats and stuff and whatnot. I don't have that money, I can't get on a boat and try, I can't do that. If I could, maybe, maybe I'll do that instead of drinking. Bro, this is crazy. There's a little kid on that boat. Now he's waving to me. That is fucking insane. That kid is like 6. No, not 6. 3. That kid is like 3 years old on a fucking boat. God, you understand that? That is crazy. Hopefully you can see that. I am a pretty weird person. Like, I do YouTube videos for fun. Like, I'm sitting here. Like, everybody's looking at me and waving at me, as I said. But it's pretty weird, right? I would say that what I do is really weird, like talking to a camera. But at least it's a hobby, As I said, most people are really boring. They don't even have hobbies. When I ask people or talk to people, it's only one of one of one things: the party, club, or, well, I guess one of three things: partying, clubbing, or girls. So I was talking to this girl at work, and I was telling her how it's so hard to make friends, especially with other guys, because most guys talk about what? One fucking thing: girls. Bro, like, don't get it twisted. We loving girls over here. But it's just like, I don't want to talk about that only. I want to talk about, the day, the weather, the fucking moon, the sun, the buildings, how they look today. I don't know, something meaningful. I don't know how you feel. How do you feel? I know that sounds very soft, and I don't know. It's just, that's why I say it's very hard for me to make friends with guys. And then girls, I'll be honest, I'm like one of those guys, I can't be friends with girls. Girls are sexy. Girls are fucking bad. Guys, look, I'm sitting here, the sexiest girls are just riding by on these boats. And it's just like, I don't even know. I was saying, I don't even know how I'm gonna be in a relationship one. That's a different topic, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't want to talk about sex all day, It's been a while since I've had any meaningful friends in my life, mainly because of the facts that I just stated, that it's just a lot of people, most people, are kind of the same, Whenever I tell people that I don't drink, it's instantaneous. Oh my God, this guy's boring. Or are you too good for us? It's like, no, I don't know. I just don't want to kill my body. One, that's just one thing. But it's like, there's so much more to life than the bottle, than just a sip. You know what I mean? So essentially, not drinking makes you kind of a weirdo, and you low-key become a social outcast because nobody wants to hang out with the fucking too good for school kid. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to hang out with you. Me. Right? Every time someone has reached out, yo, Todd, we have this event, we have this cool party, I never reply. And that leads me to think that people think that I think that I'm better than them, which is not the case because, I just don't enjoy those activities. I enjoy this, sitting by the water, take the camera away. I'll be just sitting here listening to music. Honestly, that will be I'll have the time of my life just sitting here. And I'll be honest, I like to get high and just chill out and some nature and just listen to music. And that's a good night for me. Doing the whole let's go out and get drunk and we gotta make sure we pregame and then after a game, I don't, it's too much for me. It's just a little too much for me. And then we're out to 5 a.m. and then hangover. And we have a job, guys. We're adults. I don't know about you guys. I'm a grown man. I have to go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how we're going out all fucking... It wasn't for me. People have genuinely told me, Ty, you're a weirdo. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what? Because I don't drink? I get it. Drinking is like kind of a pastime that is widely accepted for us to do. For some reason, weed, other drugs, anything else is kind of looked down upon. But for some reason, cigarettes and alcohol are the two things that nobody really looks at and judges. It's kind of like, oh yeah, we do that. Like, hey, if I was smoking cigarettes, nobody would really care. It'd be kind of like, yeah. Well, I guess maybe in our generation, but like older generations, they wouldn't care, And then living in Miami, especially, oh my God, this is, like I said, party central. It's really impossible to find anybody that doesn't want to go to party. When I say impossible, it's not even try. Wait, what did I just say? There's no try, go try. Maybe, you could go find your... No. If you live in Miami, I know you party. Don't come to me and say you don't. I know you do. It's okay. Go party. Go have fun. You kind of get used to being alone, and that sounds sad. But no, it's like... It's a happy thing. Oh my God, it's so many guys. So, I'll turn the camera. It's like hella runners all the way to the end of that bridge over there, which, yeah. No, having so much time to yourself is low-key kind of healing because, you get to a point where you're able to just figure out so many things about yourself. Like I've learned what makes me happy, what makes me upset. Like I've realized that I'm actually low-key a angry person. Not angry, but like a sarcastic, kind of like I don't give a fuck kind of person. Like that's me, and I didn't know that at first, but that's me, And that I wouldn't have learned that without just being. Oh my God, okay, it's time to go because it's like hella people, and it's literally not stopped. I still see people coming from the bridge. Bro, can you see them? They're still coming from the bridge. Bro, there's no fucking way. They're still running, bro. It's still people coming No, if you guys see, can I like, y'all see? Oh my God, hell no. I was gonna take that path, but I can't even. I gotta go this way. Oh, I'm so happy that my camera's fixed, guys. You have no idea. That's shooting me, thank you. Look at that. Hair still going. Yeah, no. Actually, I did one of those one time. Never again. Never again. So that was the worst experience I've ever did. While we're on the way home, let's talk about number 3, which is gonna be kind of sad for me because it's my life, but life is so fucking boring whenever you don't drink. Because as I said before, the only thing to do in life is to drink and party. Honestly, like if you're not doing those 2 things, you're probably just working or sleeping. That's all I literally do. I work, sleep, and repeat. That's it. You know what I mean? Which is cool, but it's boring. I don't do anything. You know, I could travel, you know, yeah, but that would take money, which I don't have. Like I have a couple thousand. Like I have like 2,000, maybe almost 3,000, but like I don't think that's enough to like go travel on, right? Like I still have to pay bills, and what if something breaks? Like I can't just go out over 3K. Like life is expensive, guys. Like, I live in Miami. I know 3K, like you're like young, you're like, oh my God, $3,000, I can buy so much stuff like that. But yeah, you can buy a lot of games or maybe shoes, but big boy things, like it's not gonna go far, you know what I mean? So like I don't even know because there's literally nothing to do. There's no movies, no games to play. I mean, I play Helldivers too. That game's actually pretty fun. I'm still playing it. Lay a hand across my face, yeah. And the thing is, I'm not even against alcohol, you know? It's not a me thing. I just don't enjoy, number one, the taste. It tastes like ass. I don't know how people drink it all the time. I never understood, if it doesn't taste good, you need stuff like chasers and Coke and whatnot. Like, why drink it? It doesn't even taste good. The hangovers, the headaches, the throwing up on yourself, the feeling like shit afterwards, the you know, that doesn't add up to me. So like, I'm gonna keep doing this every time, every day, every other weekend. Like, I don't understand that. Welcome back. We're back at mi casa. So here we are. My roommate is still at work, so I have the whole apartment to myself. Woo! Okay, so sorry for being so annoying. Wait, sorry. Before I do that, I have a cookie. Give me 1 second. I want this cookie so bad. Hold on. Got the cookie. Yay! You know, I've gotten to the point where people that drink, I just find obnoxious. Honestly, just because of how they act. Let's just be honest. Anytime, at least for me, let's just talk about me. I don't know how to tolerate myself. So anytime I drink, I go a little bit too far, a lot too far, and I become a person you don't want to be around. You know, I'm very rude, very obnoxious, very mean, ready to fight people, you know. I'm a very shitty person, you know. And I feel like everybody's like that in that moment. You don't, maybe you're not even that kind of person, but in that moment, I don't know why the alcohol awakens the demon. Don't ask me why. It's a science. And I'll be honest, I don't like being a rude person. I really pride myself on my generosity and how I treat others and how I'm caring and whatnot. And whenever I'm rude or angry, because, you know, I'll be honest, I get there sometimes. You know, I can crash out. I don't like it though. You know, that's not who I want to be. That's not how I want people to remember me as. Like the guy that crashes out, fuck everybody up here. Like I don't want to be that. But when I'm on alcohol, oh my God, we're taking it to 1,000 guys. We're taking it there. I don't want to be that. You know, and then even afterwards, it's like it doesn't make me feel good. You know, I feel pretty shitty afterwards. You know, the hangover. You know, I just feel like I don't want to say a bad person, but I just feel like I don't. Like, I'm not contributing to society. You know, I'm not very helpful. Like, what am I doing? My head. Like, what am I doing? What am I really doing? I guess it's supposed to be cool. Like, this is what adults do. Oh, I'm hangover. Like, but for me, it's like, what am I doing? You know? Then just finally, let's just tie it all up into a nice little bow. I mean, I've already said it, but you kind of just lose interest with the general people. So I've gotten to the point where I'm just secluded beyond belief. Here I am alone in my apartment, where I got a nice bed, And could I get a girl? Yeah. I could have a girlfriend and we could be here all night and cuddle up. But like I said before, I live in Miami, so trying to find a girl that's, oh my god. See, just thinking about it, it's gonna piss me off. I'm not gonna find a girl that's not drinking and bro. I said drinking and drunk. That's not drinking and partying. That's not happening. It's not real. You understand that? Like that was a point in time where I was like, oh, maybe I could find her and love her. No, like you gotta wake up and realize, smell the roses. This is real life. This is where I have to like become like real with myself. Like I'm not gonna find that. It doesn't exist. You kind of just lose things to relate with people. Most people talk about similar things. Like, oh yeah, like I got really hungover last night and it affected my work, or I don't even know. Like, we're going out next weekend. You should come out with us. Yeah, we got plans, and I don't know. Like that's it. That's pretty much it. But if you're not doing those things, it's pretty much over. And the problem is, there's a world where people don't do those things. They're in their own bubbles. I'm not in those bubbles. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm over here with everybody that's partying and drinking and having a good time, which is cool. I'm not against it. It's just not for me. Do I regret it? No. I learned so much. I'm so happy. I'm so introspective. Like I said, I realized how, like I said, angry. Not angry. I don't know though. I'm not good at words. I don't even know why I got a channel. I'm not really good at words, but like, I guess sarcastic. How sarcastic I am and how much I just don't care. I've realized that about myself. And me being out, like I used to be out a lot, not a lot, but like I've never been to a club. But like I used to party with, I don't want to say party. That's not the right word. But I used to like go out and like enjoy my life with people out in a gathering. I guess it's a party, right? But it wasn't like a party. But I used to, dabble in, dabble out, and I wasn't able to just be to myself fully and be able to just come to conclusions. God, bro, it was so long where I never came to conclusions about anything. It was just like I'll have a thought and it would kind of like it will prolong, but like I wouldn't get to the conclusion. Like I don't know if that makes any sense. Like you have like something you're thinking about and like you need to like, not even a task, but like something you're like drawn, or like why haven't I done this with my life, or why haven't I done this, or why haven't I asked this girl out, stuff like that. Like why haven't I done this thing for me? You know what I mean? Whenever you're always out partying and not thinking about it, you're able to just push it off. It doesn't matter. But I got to the point where I can't do that. I'm yapping. I wrote it down in little notes. It says mini story why I don't drink anymore. I do. Oh yeah, I already talked about it. I destroyed my last apartment. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was just a stupid thing. Do not drink a whole bottle of Bacardi with a friend. Don't do that. Like don't do that. It's not fun, And you might end up like me, not being able to drink alcohol for like a month or two. Because just the smell of it makes you want to throw up. Literally, the smell of Bacardi, you just unscrewing the top and just the aroma, I almost puked. Like it was, I guess my stomach, I don't know what I did to myself, but it was like, we never want to taste that again. Get that away from me. You know what I mean? That's what my body was saying. So yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that with yourself, and you might destroy your entire apartment. And I couldn't imagine if I was here and on the 45th floor and jumped out. Scary things, Sorry. Let me go though. Love you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this little thing. Hopefully, well, I don't even care. A lot of people might hate me. Oh, fuck you. You think you're better than us because you don't drink and you think we're weird. I don't. Fuck off. I don't care. Yes. Everything you think in your head, sure. Yeah, and more. Plus 10,000. Okay. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Mwah. Kiss me back. No. Goodbye.